your new book, In the Process.
Yes,
In
I
the
am.
process.
Yes, my book, and it's I wrote it actually a few years ago, and it's just some intimate things about my life. The book is called
Mhm.
In the Process, because we all
Mhm.
have a process to go through. We all have a process. We want the promise, we want the good stuff, but if you skip the process, then you're gonna have some issues. You got to go through your process. You know, the things
Mhm.
that fine tune you and work out all of the kinks and mold you and make you to be able to live in the abundant life and the fullness of God. So we all have a process. So I share some intimate things about my life in the book, the death of my parents, my
Mhm.
father's my father's experience. My father was with Motown Records in a group
Mhm.
called the Monitors, and
Mhm.
just a lot of the Motown artists would frequent our home. Uh, Melvin in the Temptations was like Uncle Melvin to me, and Richard and
Wow.
Otis. So as a kid growing up, um,
Mhm.
a lot of the Motown artists would frequent our home, and I didn't really understand my father's celebrity at the time. It was like
Mhm.
family to me, but
Right.
the lifestyle he lived was horrific. My childhood was very, very, just very tumultuous. My father, drugs and using drugs, selling drugs, and the abuse that my mother experienced, and that was in the home. So I share this in the book. Some situations, the home being raided by the police, and the embarrassment, and being suicidal, and just all of these things I
Wow.
share in the book. Even my journey with music, and beginning with music, and different things, intimate things. But if you go to Author House, AUTHOR,
Okay.
authorhouse.com,
Okay.
if you go to authorhouse.com and then you type in the process, you can get the book. And many people have gotten the book and seen me on the road. And I usually have them on the road, not unless I sell out of them. But they tell me how the book has blessed their life. So that's what the purpose is, to bless somebody else's life with what God has placed in us. So I'm just grateful.
Wow. Ms. Brooks, another question. Do you do speaking engagements? Do you do like we have book clubs, and we're based out of Atlanta here. We have a book club, and our class area. We do classes. We bring in the authors of the book and just let them talk. And a lot of times, ministry is not always the same that it operates on the pulpit. In corporate America, they still have the same need for valuable information that's going from the
Yeah.
pulpit, but these people are not necessarily coming into the four walls of the church. So I was just wondering, do you offer seminars and classes and sessions on your book in the process? Because I just want you to know the name itself. Like while I'm talking to you, literally now, I'm on authorhouse.com myself because just the name of it. I'm telling you, in the process,
Awesome.
everybody is in the
Please,
process.
listen, please call me. I would love to come in for the book club. I preach. I do women's conferences, seminars. I do whatever is necessary. I do sessions on praise and worship leaders, all any kind of workshops. Just please.